So it says in verse 6, the husbandman that laboreth must be first partaker of the fruits. Consider what I say, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things. So I want to follow these rules because I have to partake of the fruits first. And so if I teach false doctrine, I'm going to be the first one that suffers as a result of it. You understand that? False doctrine will mess up your life. If I'm up here and I'm preaching garbage when it comes to how you should live your life, hey, I'm up here preaching this type of, just bad stuff, I'm going to suffer too. It's not just going to be you that suffers. I'm going to suffer too. If I'm up here and I'm just doing bad preaching when it comes to the family, you know who's going to be the first one to suffer? I am. But if I'm up here preaching truth, if I'm up here preaching things that are right, guess who's going to be the first one to benefit from my preaching? Me. If I'm actually living it, if I'm actually doing it, not just saying it and not doing it. And by the way, especially to all of you who attend church here, what I do is impacting you even more than what I say. Because you all who actually attend here, you actually get to see what I actually do. The loudest preaching, the best preaching I will ever do to people in my church is what I do outside the pulpit. Now, people listen on YouTube, they don't get to see that preaching. But you know what? I hope the preaching I do outside this pulpit blows away any preaching I do behind this pulpit. And there's guys out there that don't do that good when it comes to preaching behind a pulpit of wood. But boy, when they step outside that pulpit, they just tear it up all the time. And that's why there's preachers out there. There are great churches out there doing great things with pastors who just aren't very good speakers. But you know what? They're great Christians. They're great Christians that love the Lord and that are just living a life that is according to the Word of God. And the people in those congregations see that and they learn from it. He's teaching them things that he could never articulate with his mouth, but yet they're watching it be done. And so they're getting things that no speaker could ever just get up and articulate. And they're getting it because they're able to be there, they're able to watch it. And that's another benefit of being in a real, live, flesh and blood church.